What's going on, everyone? Talen here with Talen Collects Figures, and we are back with another figure. And this one I am quite excited about because it is one of the figures that I've been looking to get my hands on for quite a while now. It is the last piece that I need to collect to complete my horror collection here for the Kotobukiya's Bishuju line for the horror Bishujus. So yeah, very, very happy to get my hands on this one. Definitely one of the harder ones to find, if not the hardest one to find from this line, one of the most expensive ones. So yeah, when I finally found one that came up for what I would say is a reasonable price, I went ahead and grabbed it as quick as I could. So I paid I paid $255 for this figure. That includes my tax and shipping, so that's all in. And I mean, I just thought that was a good deal because everywhere I've been seeing, I really cannot find her for less than $300. At least listed. If I looked at sold listings on eBay, I definitely see people actually sell, or some people getting good deals and buying her for like 250 bucks and stuff like that. So it's definitely what she is selling for more often than not. But everyone is just asking more than that, and they're just not moving at that price. So when I found one with box, it looked like it was pretty much like new condition. Definitely was happy to grab it for that price because there are some, I guess, for around like 250, 200 that are without box, and I really just don't want to go through that hassle because some of the pictures look a little iffy, so it's like I can't tell if they're 100% authentic and that kind of thing. So didn't really want to take a chance. I just went ahead and grabbed this one. I got this figure off of myfigurecollection.net, which is just basically like kind of like a little hobby forum type website where other people that collect figures can post their collections. They can sell items to other people. They can hunt for items, so they can ask other people for trades and stuff like that. You can kind of keep track of your figure collection on there. So that's kind of what I do with that website is I keep track of my figures there, and then for some that I'm missing, I will put that as like a notification if someone happens to list them for sale. That's what happened. As soon as I saw this one listed up for sale, I just grabbed it within like the first hour that it was up. And yeah, now I just got her in the mail, so we're going to be opening her for the first time here. Make sure I actually got a authentic one and make sure it all looks exactly like the pictures that I saw. So yeah, originally came out in 2016, I believe. So quite an old figure. Retailed for only $60 when she first came out, so a little bit of a premium now. So let's just go ahead and get this open. I'm very excited to see what she looks like. Okay, so there we go. Got her out of the box. Everything looks good from initial inspection. We don't see any obvious damage because mainly it'd be the kind of scissors here that would get damaged, and they all look to be intact. I don't see any chips on them. Yeah, so overall, great first inspection here. She does have a kind of like a fruity, perfumey smell to her, which is kind of odd because I'm pretty sure the seller that I bought this from was a guy, but it definitely smells more like perfume on the figure. Maybe just use some kind of cleaning, or when it was cleaning her before shipping, maybe it was like more of a fragrancy, I don't know, like Clorox wipe pad or something. I don't know. But anyway, it has kind of like a perfumey smell, which is not really what I was expecting, but you know, that is what it is. As long as the figure's not damaged, I do not care. So take a look here at the figure. Again, everything is looking good because generally you like to look at the hair to see if it's actually going to be a real figure or not. This one's a little loose here for this guy, so definitely want to be careful not to snap that. She's got her hair as in like two. Come on, it's in like two pieces because this piece is separate from the front here. There's the scissors. And also on a lot of fakes, they kind of mess up on the rings here. Like the paint doesn't look good on them. The color doesn't look quite as good. So everything seems to be fine here. And I'm pretty sure, I think the seller said he was the original owner of the figure when it first came out. He purchased it himself. Got it screwed into the base here. There's the back of the hair. Yeah, because this is one of their older figures, so it definitely doesn't, feel like the newer figures. So it's a little bit lighter because the newer figures seem to be a little bit more dense. But you could still tell that it's going to be a Kotobukiya figure because the feel of like the material, the resin that they use, just has that distinct feel. I don't know, that just the Kotobukiya figures just feel different than some of the other resin figures that I get. So I don't know if they just use like, if they have a better technique for cleaning or polishing it or something, but I don't know. Always just a very distinct feel for the Kotobukiya figures. Yeah, so I am very happy to have her and complete my collection now. So this is the Edward Scissorhands, last one that I needed. I still have to add the Tiffany that I did last video, or I don't know if it would be the exact last video, but one of my previous videos, to my display here. And then she is going to have to also find a way to fit in there as well. So I'm going to have to do some rearranging, but finally complete. Done with the Horror Bashiju line from Kotobukiya. Couldn't be happier. Definitely a really nice looking figure. Again, one of the lower ones on my list in terms of horror characters that I like, because I'm not a huge fan of Edward Scissorhands, but figure still looks good, so I'm still very happy to add it to my collection. And now that it is complete, I can maybe find out a creative way to display them. I'm thinking about doing some kind of like something on the ground to maybe link all the figures together, doing some kind of like arts and crafty type thing to make like a scene for all of them. But we'll see. That's a future project. For now, this video was about Edward Scissorhands here. Let me know if you have her in your collection. I am curious to know how many people also collected the horror line here from Kotobukiya. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And of course I will catch you in the next one.